Okay, please follow me. We have here two questions. We need to sketch the region in the XY plane. The XY plane, it's shown here. It is the coordinate plane where x-axis here and y-axis here. We need to sketch the first region, which is defined by the set of points xy, where the absolute value of x minus 2 is less than 3 and absolute value of y plus 1 is less than 4. Follow me, please. First, we start with the definition of this absolute value here. We know when the absolute value of x is less than a, that means is less than or equal, whatever, the same. It means negative a is less than or equal x, and x is less than or equal plus a. According to this definition, we will find the solution for these two inequalities. So about this one, the first one. As absolute value of x minus 2 is less than 3, we can define this by writing x minus 2 here is greater than negative 3 and less than positive 3. So we need to get rid of negative 2 by adding here plus 2, here plus 2, here plus 2. Adding or subtracting will not change the sign of inequality. That means the sign of inequality here will stay as it is without any change. This stay less than and this stay less than. So here negative 3 plus 2 is less than x minus 2 plus 2. Those will cancel together. And here plus 3 or positive 3 plus 2. Now, the result of this system, here negative 1 is less than x, where negative 2 and plus 2 are 0, and less than here is 5. So that means x is bounded by the two numbers between negative 1 and 5. What does it mean? It means we can represent that on the xy plane by two lines. Line for x is greater than negative 1, and another line for x is less than 5. See how can we do that? If we consider here negative 1 for x, here is negative 1, and here positive 5. So we will draw two dotted lines that mean not continuous, because there is no sign of equal here. There is only sign of less than. So we draw the lines like this. The first one, which passes through -1, and the other line which passes through +5. This line also, which is not continuous line, it's just disconnected dashes. So the region for this values of x can be defined by this dash or shaded area. That means all this area give me all the points where x is greater than -1 and less than +5. Okay, now we will repeat this again with another inequality. We will repeat it again with another equality by putting y + 1 is less than 4. Y + 1 is less than 4, which implies that y + 1 is greater than -4 and less than +4. So here -1 will be added, and -1 here, and -1 here. And the sign of inequality will stay without a change, because adding, as we said, will not change the inequality. So here -4, here y + 1, here +4. So the result for this step is -5 here, -5 is less than, here is just y because +1 and -1 will cancel because the value is 0 will be. Here is less than 3. And we will also draw the two lines representing the values greater, y is greater than -5. Here is on y, we take -5 here. Let me see, -5 is here, and y is less than 3, that means +3 is here. And we will draw, so this line which is the upper bounds for the value of y, and this line the lower boundary for y. And again we will just shade the two area. First the area of y's. Here's the area for y's. Now from these two areas where we already shaded, we find the intersection area. The intersection area is shown here with so this is the region represent the solution for the first question. Let us see for the next equation here. For the next equation, it's almost same, but we see here we have two variables in the same inequality. And here also we have two variables on the same inequalities. It will not make big difference on the way of finding the solution. First we take this one here, which means y is greater than or equal 2 plus x or x plus 2. The second one 1 minus 3x. So as we did in a previous lesson from the previous video, we just consider as we draw the line y is equal to 2 plus x, and draw the line y is equal to 1 minus 3x. So there are two lines. The first line, we can remember the form of the equation of line y is equal mx plus b. M is the slope and b is the y-intercept, which can be represented by this way. This is b, and the slope, it depends on what's the value of m. Okay, we'll do the same for the first one. Here the y-intercept is 2, and the slope is the coefficient of x, which is 1. That means the slope is 1. So we will draw the line by considering these 2 points here. Here's the x-axis, and this y-axis. When y is equal to 2 plus x, that means the y-intercept is 2 here, and the slope is 1, so the line will be this line. Line continuous, not dotted or discontinuous. This represents y is equal to 2 plus x. And we will do the same with the second inequality. As we see here, the form, which means the y-intercept is 1 and the slope is -3. When the -3, so it will be like this shape, and it passes through 1. Here is 1. So the line will be by this shape. Now we will make shade for the two area. The first area for this inequality, y is greater than, remember, when it's greater we go for up of the line, we draw it. This line here, divide all the plane into two areas. One is less than, one is upper than or greater than. So we'll take here, according to the sign said greater than. So we'll take the area of upper the line. So this area represent the inequality here. Also say here, as the inequality sign said it's less than, so we will take the area which is less than, where the line divided the plane into two places. This line here, y is equal to 1 minus 3x. So this line divided the plane into two areas. One is less, one is greater. So we'll take, according to the sign here, the sign said less than, so we'll make shade for the area which is less than. Here is the area of less than. Now from this we can get the solution. The solution, which is the intersection of the two shaded area. This shaded area and this shaded area. The intersection, as you see, it's this one, which is like mesh between the two areas. This is the sketch for the solution of the second one. Okay, hopefully you will get a good help from these examples, and please follow me in the next videos, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and I appreciate that. Thank you. See you again. Bye bye.